Hey everyone, I'm back with another mini read. This is a collective reading. It is a general reading, so take the messages as it resonates to you. If you are going through this, then these messages are for you. But the base of this reading is a love reading. So we've got Two of Cups and not knowing how to converse, excuse me. So obviously this is about a love relationship, a couple here, a masculine and a feminine who are having some communication problems or issues with communication. So what we got here is intense passion that burnt out too soon. The L word came too fast. Acting like a bitch, cold-hearted and rude. Talking marriage scares them and you. Checking out others in front of you. Ooh, wee. Too forgiving, taking advantage of kindness. We've got the Magician in reverse, the World upright, Three of Swords upright, Five of Wands upright, the Emperor in reverse, and the Star in reverse. So you could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius, but both of these signs are coming up as low vibrational. We also have the Magician, which is Gemini energy, and that again is a low vibrational energy that's coming out because they are all in reverse. So let's get into it. So what I'm getting with this reading is there's a lot of manipulation going on here and possibly poor planning, especially if this involves a marriage. There's a lot of poor planning, not thinking ahead, and somebody in the connection is out of touch with reality and not looking. It's like they're in this fantasy land. They're not really looking at the actual situation or connection and the truth of it. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of impatience, but basically a lack of clear planning is what's going on here. So there may be issues with disagreements regarding the connection. And what Spirit's telling me is whoever resonates to this, it's time to move on. You could be discussing a breakup or some kind of temporary breakup. If so, if it's a temporary breakup, this is just a phase. There could be a reconciliation, so it's a very short-term breakup. But for others, there's a lot of emotional pain that is part of this connection here and is the main reason why this breakup may be happening, because of the emotional pain. But I feel and see here with the cards that there's an increased level of conflict within the relationship, and possibly the home life is chaotic and destructive. And there needs to be some kind of, because of the lack of communication, there needs to be communication, honest and open communication of where this relationship is going, what is going on, and why there are issues. I do feel like the masculine in this situation is more of the one who's running away or wanting to run away from the situation, or is not wanting to discuss anything. And the feminine is too forgiving and too not willing to let this masculine go. So this is what's creating the chaos and the destruction, but there's definitely a lot of tension here. And if there's a lot of tension and no communication, this is how fights start. So do be aware of that, because you're dealing with an Emperor in reverse. If this is a masculine who can come off very dominating, excessively controlling, and just inflexible, especially when it comes to a certain lifestyle. This Emperor may not want to change a certain lifestyle of theirs. And they may like to have multiple partners, or they may like to have partners outside of their relationship and are just not marriage material, obviously, or they're just not ready for marriage. But this person, this feminine, is way too forgiving to this masculine. And it's because there's a lack of inspiration with this feminine, or within this feminine, and there's a lot of internal struggles and an unwillingness to heal. So there's a lot of control issues here. There's an unwillingness to let go and live life, pretty much. It's just no bueno. This is not a good situation. Again, take the messages as they resonate, but the messages that I am getting here may highly resonate for a Gemini, Aries, and an Aquarius. I will be back with another reading.